Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready, check, Mike 54, Mike 54, 2, 3.
And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jackson. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now this one complete on the slant route, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 38. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going deep for Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 38 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Next to score, Ravens 7, Seahawks nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a second and 13. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set it up.
Now Cunningham has the ball knocked down. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. An all-time great tackler, Brian Dawkins, making the play there. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, Mike.
From the gun, Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Complete. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson buying time to his left. It's caught by OBJ. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Check back. Safe.
On second down, Ingram. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Jackson. He is going to find Hill here. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I think you got it, son. Check 26. Check 26.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete, but it'll be second and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
25. Check 25. Check 25. Check.
Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his second touchdown in this opening quarter as the Ravens push further out in front. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. He's fielded at the goal line. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Walter Payton, 61 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could old man talk about it usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play call.
Oh, wide open, complete, past the 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 77 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
This is fielded at the goal line. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 20, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return, as his guys are back within a single score. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's true.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
at the 26-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
54 Mike. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! You got it, double up.
He may try and run for this. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson now, operating from the gun. He's going to let this one go deep. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, 46 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but not them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Keep playing all day. Ready? Pittsburgh. Hey, check Mike 30. 81. Mike 33. Squeeze, double. Shift. Check.
On second down now, Peyton. And some room to run now. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Walter Payton with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are back within a single score. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. He'll let it go deep. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Take over first and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle. A pitch back. Oh, what a move. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. 70 ending. Get to 50. Check back 50. Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Ready.
On first and 10, Cunningham. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Set. Let's go. 60 yards. Let's go. Come on. Right now. Check safety. Check safety. Whoa.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Cunningham to throw. They set up the screen to Peyton. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Walter Payton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are back within a single score. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Ravens 35, Seahawks 28.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Jackson now. They go screen. This is Ingram. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
It's a gain of 11.
Jackson now. Pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10.
47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. He's got a first. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And now off to the races down the right right side. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Huge play for the defense. What a turn of events. They get the fumble return for a touchdown. The last play of the first half.
And how about the defense providing the score, amping up not just themselves, but the entire team as they head into the locker room.
And does that change the locker room speech at half?
There shouldn't be much of a speech necessary now. They've got things going their way.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded at the goal line. And there he goes again. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like
trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Cunningham from the gun. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And now a carry here for the fullback. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
On third down, Peyton. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it.
Hey, we got 4 down. Shoot.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Pete Carroll, no stranger to rolling the dice. He'll roll it again. 4th down, they're going for it. On 4th down, Cunningham. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Cunningham of the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown.